The Cambridge family usually groups with the rest of the royals for Christmas, with a traditional gathering at Sandringham. The Duke and Duchess, George, Charlotte and Louis have also had their alternative plans dashed. With Sandringham no longer an option, the Cambridges would have turned to the Middletons as a backup plan. The family of 5 travelled to their Norfolk home, and Hall, earlier this month. The Cambridges, along with their 3 children, were pictured walking around an outdoor Christmas-themed attraction, Luminate, on the Sandringham estate with William's uncle, Edward, his wife, Sophie and their 2 children. These 2 families arrived separately but mingled as a group of 9. While Norfolk is in Tier 2, meaning people can see friends and family from a different household outdoors, a gathering is not allowed to be any larger than just 6 people. A source has admitted that it was difficult to keep the 2 family groups apart on the narrow trail. However, this is not the only time Kate and William's Christmas decisions with their children have been called into question. They stunned royal watchers when they decided to spend Christmas with Kate's family, the Middletons in Bucklebury in 2016, rather than with the rest of the royals in Sandringham, as tradition dictates. Indeed, royal Christmases are said to be run like a military operation and planned at least 5 months in advance. This year, however, the royals will be following the government's rules and so will not be having their customary large celebration at Sandringham. Kate and William went up to their Norfolk home near Sandringham, and Hall, when their children broke up from school. While this raised eyebrows, the couple did leave their home in Kensington Palace before the Tier 4 restrictions came into place. While Kate and William spent 2016's Christmas with the Middletons, it's thought they have since decided that it was best not to skip any future royal festivities at Sandringham when possible. After Anna's birth in 2018, reports emerged that the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge planned to only spend Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with the royal family. The focus shifted away from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's absence from the Sandringham Christmas and on to the youngest generation of royals, George and Charlotte. They delighted royal fans by attending their first Christmas Day church service with the rest of the royals on the Sandringham estate. This year, each royal household is likely to honour the festive occasion differently. Reports prior to the Tier 4 announcement suggested they would spend the day with Meghan Carroll, the Duchess, her mother and father, and her sister, Pippa Tanma. But Kate's parents, who live in a 7-bedroom Grade 2 listed Georgian property in Berkshire, have now entered Tier 4 with the Queen, meaning they can no longer make the trip to Norfolk. People living in a Tier 4 region can travel out, and those living elsewhere cannot enter. While sister Pippa and her husband James Matthews are also in Tier 4, living in a circumflex £17 million 6-bed home in London's Chelsea. The royals have not since revealed any replacement plans for the day and could opt to stay at Hall. The family previously opened up about the challenges lockdown would pose to organising Christmas. During their train tour last month, Prince William said he struggled to know what was best. The Cambridge isn't the only family facing a Christmas without extended relatives. Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis will miss out on seeing their maternal grandparents at Christmas after Tier 4 restrictions came into force on Sunday. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge's parents Carol and Michael live in Berkshire and will have to stay at home in line with the government's new guidance. Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, 38, and Prince William's 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, may have looked forward to spending precious time with their grandparents this Christmas after months of being kept apart by the pandemic. Kate's parents Carol, 65 and Michael Middleton, 71, live in Bucklebury in Berkshire and the doting grandparents have often helped out with childcare in the past. Restrictions around COVID-19 were due to be relaxed from December the 23rd to 27, allowing up to 3 UK households to mix over Christmas. However, these plans were scrapped by the government on Saturday night amid fears a new strain of the virus was spreading at an accelerated pace. A third of the country was plunged into Tier 4 from midnight on Sunday, which puts a ban on all household mixing over Christmas and restricts travel. Kate and William are understood to have travelled to their Norfolk home and Hall with the children earlier in the week, and while they won't be affected by Tier 4, Kate's parents Carol and Michael will. While Kate, William and their children will be kept apart from wider family this Christmas, They may have a festive catch-up over Zoom. During the first lockdown, Kate and William revealed the children had been keeping up with relatives with regular video calls.